Now I want you to think about your dream retirement for a minute, okay? Now within this dream retirement, is it cold? Is it expensive? Now for many of the people over in the US and the UK, this is what their retirement lives look like. They end up in a position where it's very cold and things are very expensive and they can't even live their lives in a way that's comfortable for what they envisioned for themselves when they got older. And today I'm going to discuss why so many of our people are choosing to retire over here on the continent and why you should be thinking about the same thing. But before I go any further, if you're someone who's thinking of coming over here already, I've created a free exclusive mini guide that gives you the most important information that you need to know before visiting or moving to the continent. So if you want that detailed information, just click the link down in my description box and you will get it sent to your email effortlessly, okay? But let me get to the point of why you guys are here. Now, the answer to the question that I asked for many of the seniors in the US and the UK is yes, because housing costs extremely too much, and there's always a very cold winter that you have to deal with in that environment. Now, you may be able to go to some parts of the country and escape it a little bit, but for the most part, it gets extremely cold over there. Now, that is why thousands of seniors are doing something new. They've decided to come over to the continent of Africa and choose one of the countries and get a retiree visa and permit for them to be able to stay over here long term and enjoy the fruits of the labor that they've built. They are finding out that their pension money can grow a much bigger and happier life over here on the continent of Africa. And right now, I'm about to discuss three of the main reasons why our people are leaving and deciding to come over here. Reason number one is because your money grows superpowers when you decide to come over here and convert your money to whichever currency in the US or the UK. Going out to eat or even paying for your electricity can take almost all of your money. But in many of the African countries over here, like Tanzania, for example, mainland, and also Zanzibar, we have Ghana, we have Kenya, we have Rwanda, and we have Ethiopia as well, and South Africa too, just to name a few. Everything is way cheaper than what we are used to over in America or the UK. You can rent a beautiful home or build a beautiful home and buy fresh food for a fraction of the price. Like for example, in some places over in Zanzibar and Tanzania here, you can spend between 500 to 1,000 a month just to live somewhere comfortably. And right now, as we speak currently, you can spend almost 50 cents just for one mango and 25 cents for one orange and 5 cents for an onion. So things are so much cheaper here and your money can stretch a lot further. So that is why you sort of have a superpower if you have a constant flow of income from your retiree money, and you could put these things into different places and not have to worry and stress about things that we have to over in the West. And the second reason is because of the perfect weather all year round. I know you guys see right now, it's a beautiful sunny day over here in Tanzania. And right now I'm actually in the middle of a banana field while I'm doing this video, but this is just one example of a beautiful day. There's a beach that I'm not near right now. It's a little bit down the road that way, but there's a beach vibe and there's also always a sunny day. But now there is a rainy season that comes for a few months, but for the most part, there's always beauty over here on the continent, especially if you're near a beach. Now, over here in Tanzania, there's a beach in Kenya, there's beaches in Ghana, and also within these places as well. If you're someone who doesn't like the beach and you want to be in a chill area, you can go inland as well. There's mountainous areas as well, so that you can go in that area if that's where you're comfortable with too. But for the most part, there's beautiful scenery over here that you can enjoy and have a peace of mind and not have to worry about the stresses of the systems that we come from in those environments. In places like here in Tanzania, Kenya, Rwanda, Ghana, they have warm sun almost every day. Seniors can come over here and play golf, swim, and walk outside all year long if that's what they want to do. And that's what I've seen many of them do when they come over here. Man, the seniors, when I see them, they are chilling, bro. I aspire to be at that level of life one day, the way that I see these seniors chilling over here, because the way that they are chilling and relaxing is the ultimate goal that many of us have in life. A lot of people have worked their hearts out, put their time, effort, and energy into companies that haven't respected them truthfully. And when you have that lump sum of money and you go to a place where you're respected and you can chill and you can relax, it does something to your spirit and it makes you enjoy life a little bit more. And that leads me to my next reason, because the people here are extremely, incredibly kind to our brothers and sisters that come over here, especially the retirees. Now, in big cities over in the West, it's easy to feel lonely. You have to focus on making money, or your family is focused on doing other things, and they don't really care about what you have going on. But in countries like Tanzania, for example, Kenya, Ghana, many of the countries over here on the continent, the culture is very welcoming, and it's all about family. That's the most important thing that these cultures have in common. They all focus on making sure that their family is okay. They love taking care of the elders. One thing that I've learned, you better respect your elders while you're over here. Even the babies, like, they know that they're supposed to speak to the elders when the elders walk past. Over in the West, you got people pulling out guns on elders. People robbing elders now, but over here it's nothing like that. The children show so much respect to the elders. It shows me, for example, how far we've gone or come from what we used to do as a people, how we used to operate. They still have that custom over here where the elders are very important. The elders are respected, and then within the community here, the elders stick together. So you could meet elder local people and they will gladly help you to get to where you need to go, because it's all about family and making sure you help your family over here. One thing that I've learned is when you tell people what you're going through, when you tell people what you've experienced, or even what your goal is over here, they will open up doors for you to get your job done. Because my wife and I, we've been very open. We've been able to create partnerships and relationships with our brothers and sisters over here on the ground. That has opened up doors for us that we can't even explain. Now, if you're watching this content and you're someone that's thinking about coming over to the continent of Africa, but you don't know where to start, you're in luck. My wife and I, we're hosting a webinar coming up on June the 28th called No Turning Back, the ultimate prep session for your African relocation journey. Now, at this webinar, we're going to talk about exactly what it takes to overcome the fear of the unknown. We're going to talk about the visa, residency, and citizenship process. We're also going to talk about how to open up a business and how to get a job if that's the route you want to take as well. We're going to talk about the healthcare sector and also how to move your money over here and so much more. Now listen, if you're someone who's serious about figuring out what it takes, make sure you click the link down in my description box so that you can get your ticket to be a part of the conversation, to figure out what it takes to build over here successfully. All right, we will see all of the serious people there. Now let's get back to the conversation. And because we've been focused on making sure that we build these communities and stay within the community and learn the culture so that we can get to know the people and get to know how things are done. So that's one of the most important things that you can take advantage of when coming here, is knowing that, okay, my people got my back. Over in the West, you can have people trying to take advantage of you, not fully respect what you're doing, not even value what you're bringing to the table. But here, our people love to see us come back. They love to help us when they know that we're here. And especially if you're an elder, you may get preferential treatment because they treat their elders with that much more respect. Moving to Africa allows retirees to stop worrying about bills and start to really enjoy life. I want to know, would you ever move to an African country? Are you thinking about it? Let me know down in the comment box if you're someone who's trying to figure out what you're trying to do and which country you want to go to. Let me know down below. I always like to see how my people are thinking and what we are thinking in terms of the continent and which country we want to go to. But with coming here, I want people to always understand that you must do some research before you do it. Make sure you understand what the permit process is. Make sure you understand the taxes. Make sure you understand the different financial jurisdictions and the local healthcare so that you can make sure that you're taken care of. A move like this requires strategic planning. Consult with someone who's done it. Consult with someone who's willing to help you, who wants to put you in the best position, who feels like that you are their family so that you can come over here and set yourself up successfully. I've seen people that try to come here and do it their own way out of their arrogance and ignorance at the same time, because they feel like, oh, it's just like in the West, so I can easily maneuver, easily figure it out. No, make sure you plan. Make sure you take the time to do the necessary research and consult with someone who understands what you are attempting to do. Have someone that can write a vision out with you, and you guys walk that vision out together and bring it to life, because there's a lot of opportunity here, but you could waste a lot of time, effort, and energy and money if you decide to do it the wrong way. So I've learned a quote that I live by, and that's proper preparation prevents poor performance, excuse me. So make sure that you plan and prepare to do something like this so that you can fully take advantage of the opportunities. Because coming here as a retiree, I know you want to relax, I know you want to chill, but you also want to invest as well. So you have to make sure that you're in the right economy so that you can invest in the right places and see a good return on your income as well, as you're here trying to position yourself to live here long term. Now, the retiree stage of life is a blessing to reach. I've been blessed to be able to help a lot of different retirees to come over here and get set up and go on about their lives. I've loved the fact that people have trusted me to show them the way and give them opportunities or connect them to opportunities over here on the ground, because there's so many to choose from. I like to tell people that coming here to the continent is like going back into the 80s with a cheat sheet. Whatever you've seen built in the West, whatever you feel like is a million or billion-dollar empire, you can literally come over here and create that for yourself. Just brand it yourself and build it and trust the process. So there are several opportunities here, and not only for building, but for the retirees as well. So along this journey, my wife and I, throughout these 6 years that we've been here, we've been able to see so many people grow and take advantage of the opportunities here. And that's what this is all about. I don't do these videos for fun. Well, it is fun, but I love to give back and show people what's possible if they take a chance on themselves and really believe in what the continent has to offer and go through the process of setting it up. There's a lot of sectors over here that's wide open, but for those of you who want to just chill and figure out what you need to do to retire and relax, we help people with that as well. So if you want to get one-on-one help with that, listen, click the link down in the description box and schedule a time so that we can sit on the phone with one another to figure out how that I can help you and your family come over here successfully and get set up, so you don't have to worry about any of the pitfalls that may try and come your way as you decide to come over here and build. This is what we love to do. This is what we're focused on doing. And this is why we've built this network as well. We built this in order to reach back and show people, hey, this is the way to go. This is what we're supposed to do. Don't go that way. Don't go to that person. Do this and do that, because this is what helps people to stay long term. When my wife and I came here 6 years ago, we had the vision to say, okay, people will come behind us. People will need our help. People will want to do the same exact thing. So we've decided to sacrifice and show you guys the journey and bring you along this process so that you can do it yourself when you are ready. So, hey, if you're ready, let's connect so we can get that done for you. And if you're someone who made it to this point in the video as well, I know you're serious about coming over here. You're someone who's focused. You're someone who's grounded in figuring out what needs to be done. I just want you to do one thing for me, okay? Keep that same energy. Don't let people stop you. Don't let people talk you out of the opportunities that you are seeing, that you have been led to feel. Everyone doesn't feel the same thing. A lot of us, we like to force people to feel what we feel. We think that we're supposed to bring our family members with us. But if God didn't call them, if God didn't let them know what you're doing, and most times he didn't. Most times when God tells us something, we're alone. It's not a conference call. He doesn't call multiple people and say, hey guys, do this, this, this. It's one person that gets something within them to do something for their family. I've spoken with so many retirees who said they felt within themselves that, hey, I'm supposed to go over there and do something for my family. They don't see it right now. I don't know why, but I know I'm still supposed to go invest. I know I'm still supposed to plant seeds over there so that my family can bear the fruits in the future. So don't miss out on this golden opportunity for us to create generational wealth for our families, all right? Africa is wide open right now. There are several nations taking advantage of the opportunities. I've seen the Arabs here. I've seen the Indians here. I've seen the Chinese here. I've seen Egyptians here. I've seen the Turkish here. I've seen so many other ethnic groups here, and there's a limited number of us that's here, but I have seen some of us. So listen, if you're serious about getting it done, make sure you go over to our website and see how you can get connected with us. We have an online community, we have consultations, and we have events that we host as well. So go over to our website, t3me.org, so that you can see what we have going on. If you're thinking about trying to get help in the natural way, my wife is a licensed herbal practitioner who loves to help people the natural way figure out what they need to do. And I'm a licensed realtor with Remax Coastal here in Dar es Salaam. So we're really serious and focused on helping those who want to get help. Now, if you want to get help, karibu, that's welcome in Swahili, but we're not trying to force anyone to see anything. People think that we try and force people to see Africa, try and force it down people's throat, like, you should do this. No, we're just planting the seeds, showing an example, showing what's potentially possible if this is what you want to do. And if you need help with that, get your help. And if not, let's go on about life. Let's keep it pushing. And I know that some of our people who FBA, I'm not even going to go down that path. Now, doing this work, it takes some sacrifice. It takes a certain level of thinking. It takes a certain level of doing things. And you can do it. We can do it. But we must be willing to go through the rough moments and go through some moments of uncertainty in order to get to the other side. When you come here, you're coming into a new environment. You're going from a developed economy to an emerging economy, or sometimes, depending on which country, a third world economy. So be willing to adjust your standards if that's what you need to do in order to build and develop something long term. You can position yourself in a way where you can still be comfortable, but you may still face inconveniences. And don't let those inconveniences that you face stop you from getting and reaching the ultimate goal that you set out. And that's to come over here and retire peacefully and not have to worry about the stresses of the West, all right? Now, if you made it to this point, thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. And I hope this video was able to bring you some value. And you share this with someone who sees the value in coming here, or you can help teach them the value of coming here, all right? Each one teach one. That's something that I live by. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. And y'all make sure y'all stay safe out there, stay focused, and keep the shalom peace, all right? Don't let these people stop y'all from taking advantage of the opportunities that we have over here on the ground. Y'all stay safe out there. Shalom.